Priti Patel, who has served as Home Secretary since 2019, is already facing backlash to her plan, which involves shipping asylum seekers all the way to Rwanda after they have already arrived in the UK. Jeremy Clarkson has suggested that the extremely pretty African country is still a better alternative than the damp basement of a Lancashire terraced house in the UK. Jeremy, 62, had a rather unusual take on the plan proposed by the Home Secretary, 50, comparing it to a game of snakes and ladders. However, he also seemed to take the view that things could be worse for the asylum seekers fleeing from hardship in their own countries. "It's not the end of the world," the Clarkson's farm presenter suggested. "I've been to Rwanda and it's extremely pretty. Certainly, I'd rather live there than in the damp basement of a Lancashire terraced house, which is where most migrants end up. You wake up one morning in Africa and decide that you'd like to live in a country with free health care. So you roll the dice and off you go. Across the Mediterranean. Past the Italian border guards. All the way through the continent to Calais and then on a small inflatable to the beach in Kent, where you land on a snake and slither all the way back to where you started," he concluded in his column for The Sun. Ms. Patel is already in hot water over her controversial plan, which will send asylum seekers 4,000 miles away to have their claims considered by the Rwandan authorities. The scheme is intended to curb migrant crossings of the English Channel, with 60,000 expected to attempt it this year, and will see people who are deemed to have entered Britain by unlawful means resettled. Prime Minister Boris Johnson hailed last week's announcement as an innovative approach, made possible by Brexit freedoms. He also confirmed the policy, which specifically aims to tackle small boat crossings in the English Channel, had been 9 months in the making. The Prime Minister stated, "It will provide safe and legal routes for asylum while disrupting the business model of the gangs." The new scheme affects people who are deemed to have entered Britain by unlawful means since 1 January.